Alright, there we go. What's going on, everyone? Sorry about that. What's going on, everyone? It's your favorite racing, fighting, role-playing game in chocolate, Goddrifter here, and welcome back to another Cars live stream. This is live stream number 7, and it has been a while since I actually streamed this game. The last time I streamed it was around Hollow. Well, it wasn't Hollow. I think it was around the time of October, and I haven't streamed this game like in a whole while. So, yeah, today this is gonna be the full-on stylish type mess edition. So, basically, it's cars that had liveries on. So, there's that. So, without any further ado, it's time for me to actually pick a lot of these cars. So, the vehicles are gonna be the Penguin, the Equator D, the Raven RV8, the Siberia SWI, the Sorrow, the Piranha, the Falcon FC 90S, the Wellington, the Burner JDM, the Eva MR, the Horizon GT4, the Corona, and last but not least, the Mira. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so that's basically what it is. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the good old Penguin, and yes, I have changed it. This thing went for a few. Basically went for a better change for the most part. Um, so yeah, that's basically what it is. Alright, so hmm. Alright, and also the fact that it is indeed um, it is no longer daylight saving. And we went back to just our regular time. Now here's the thing. Usually it'll be 6. Now it's like 5 something. Well, specifically 5:54, which we'll only just dial back like an hour. This is gonna be a really, really insane time of the year. Unless daylight saving comes back, of course. Excuse me. Anyway. Before I do anything else, um, Okay, there we go. Now, that should be good. Alright. So for those aren't too familiar with what's going on about the games. So this is gonna be the first ever time that I'm gonna talk about this. So Car X is gonna get updated very soon, and as usual, it's coming to PC first, and then we might get it for console. So, was I wondering what it is indeed the it is well. I think the better title will be is the engine swaps update, which was I wondering. Engine swaps was in Car X Juice Racing 2, and there's only let's see, yeah. Some cars actually have different variants of swaps, but in total there are 5 different engine swaps that you can actually switch from. You get a 2-liter inline 4, a 3-liter inline 6, a 6.2-liter V8, a 3.8-liter V6, a 6.2-liter V8, as well as a 7.4-liter V8, or I think it's 7-liter V8. I can't remember. It's one of those two. Anyway, for the most part, yeah, it is very interesting. The 2 new cars will be the Rena and the Sensei. Now, the Sensei I know is a Mark. Basically, it's a JZX 100 Cressida, which I think that's the name of the vehicle. But unfortunately, I don't know what the Rena is. As a matter of fact, I don't think anyone knows what that car is. Alright, time we just switch Kaz. But yeah, it is one of those that you kind of get used to for the most part. Um, Alright, next is security, and yes, I actually finally put a liver on this car. This one is easily inspired by the Easy Made livery. Hold on, I knew I was missing something. Oh, snap. Okay. Yeah, give me a moment. It's only gonna take a little bit. Okay, should be good. Alright. Okay then. Um. So the new update's gonna come in. I think I'm not gonna predict probably 1 or 2 weeks from now. Um. So yeah, there's that. Um. Oh great, I am having lagging issues. Interesting. Okay, that was very interesting indeed. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. And speaking of updates, we're gonna get another Under the Hood article for Needs to Be Unbound, and the previous one was about the car customization, and I kind of knew the reason why it says on some cars. It's because of one company in particular, King Ferrari. You wondering why? Well, quite simple, really. It's because they don't want us to mess with their stuff. Like, come on now. Like, we all know by now, Ferrari is a big deal when it comes to the supercar world. But then again, you forgot one thing. Freaking Toyota. Now, I said it once, I'll say it again. Toyota's not gonna let us. Toyota's not gonna let Criterion add their cars to the games for some reason. It's weird. Anyway, hmm. matter of fact, hold on. I don't know why I didn't think of this. I'm going to Red Rock because no one's stopping by for some reason. My goodness. Well, yeah, it actually is very interesting to actually going through everything else. Speaking of everything else, Car Galaxy Simulator actually is getting a drag racing update. Well, drag racing DLC, which hopefully the drag racing part isn't part of the DLC. Like I think like the only thing it's gonna be added is um. That's another thing. Does it all come with a charger? Come with the Dodge Charger up? Yeah, the classic Dodge update or the classic Plymouth update? Because I am curious about that too. Oh my goodness. Alright. Alright. So 10 minutes until I talk about my first category. Oh, for my first topic. And Saber now this is gonna be the only time I'm actually gonna tell you guys this, but this is actually gonna be my first time I'm gonna do one, actually no, two subjects only. Is one which is racing cliche, well not racing cliches per se, but basically this is the first time where racing cliches is not gonna be part of this. part of it this time. It's going to be vehicle history and then vehicle in a nutshell. So yeah, there's that. Great. Red Rock. Alright. Now, we also are really curious on what actually based the Subi off of. So, put it simply, this is. I'm not going to say this. This is legit based off of the Team Orange Subaru, where they actually convert basically anything to rear-wheel drive. They did this. They did this with the Subaru. They had an S15, and they also had an Evo 10, and they used that as a drift car as well, which is quite surprising because normally when it comes to drift cars, you always think 240SX, FCRX7s, GTA 6s, GR 6s, any sort of Mustang, Camaro, Challenger, but no one didn't bother thinking, oh yeah, what about the Subaru? And they saying, but the BRZ is the same thing. Well, not the BRZ. Everybody knows the BRZ are rear-wheel drive. We're talking about like the legit Subaru. Like we're talking the Bug slash Blob slash Hawkeye Subaru STI. So there's that. Alright, so I'm going to talk about first category in 2 minutes. So this time instead of 15:30, it will be 25, and then we're gonna be at, and then the next category, this category will be at 50, and yeah, that's basically gonna be it. Alright, so here's some hits for you guys. Um, well, hints are these. Um, Think the Volkswagen Bug. Oh, sorry, not Volkswagen Bug. Okay, here's this. Imagine the what do I call it? Frick it. Well, today's vehicle history. We're gonna be taking a look at another JDM car, of course, because why in the world not? And we're going to be taking a look at a very unique one. We're going to be taking a look at the actually, yeah, we're going to be taking a look at the Mitsubishi Starion. So, for those that are wondering, what the heck's a Mitsubishi Starion? Well, they're basically what's it no? We're gonna combine that So yeah, we're gonna combine that along with the Mitsubishi Eclipse. So for those are wondering, so yeah, for those are wondering, the Mitsubishi Styrian is a rebranded Chrysler Conquest. The only difference being is that unlike the Conquest, I don't like the Mitsubishi more. Why? Because it was straight up Japanese, and in terms of Chrysler's look, they literally like, oh my goodness, Mitsubishi actually had that design earlier. It's like, yeah, that may be true, but I don't know about that Conquest. Like, oh yeah, I forgot Conquest copy people. Anyway, so for those who are wondering, the Styrian was around since the 1980s, if I remember correctly? Yeah. The Styrian was around in the 1980s, and it was one of the many DSM cars that was basically there just so they can actually sell cars in America. So basically, here's how this went down. GM had Isuzu, Ford had Mazda, and the Chrysler Corporation, well, they had Mitsubishi. And you guys probably wondering, or actually, like, if it was on about why Dodge actually required Mitsubishi when they could have easily gotten a different brand. Well, they'll say that may be true, but it was nowhere near that competitive when it comes to literally the other Japanese manufacturers. Nissan, Nissan as well as Infiniti, well, not Nissan, Infiniti. There was Nissan, Honda, and Toyota were already making big moves around the US. Unfortunately, with the other, unfortunately with the other three brands, Mitsubishi, Mazda, and Isuzu, which I do believe, I don't think Subaru was a little bit around that time. It was very weird indeed. Anyways, but yeah, it was very strange to say the least. But nothing says stranger more than the one, the only, well, the Eclipse, because why in the world not? Anyway, so, unlike the Styrian, the Eclipse actually was its successor, I guess? You can say that for the most part. And, ooh, the R32. And oh god. Oh god, we got the freaking, the laggies. We got the laggies. Is, what was I? Oh yeah, so, the first generation came around in 1989, and actually ended around 1993, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was a interesting take on the first generation. So I was wondering, it wasn't just one variant, there were 3 variants of it as well. So yeah, with the Eclipse, Plymouth has one called the Plymouth Razor, and then another company, Eagle, actually has something known as the Talon. And everybody knows that literally all 3 variants came with a 4063, except for one, because the Chrysler was like, oh no, don't forget about us. Here you go, you got yourself a 2-liter 4-cylinder that's naturally aspirated. Well, this will became known as the 420A, and yeah, 420A. Wondering why that sounds familiar? Well, that's because this was the same engine that was in the 2nd generation Mitsubishi Eclipse RS that was in the Fast and the Furious. Now I know you guys thinking, wait, what do you mean? I thought that was a GSX or a GST. Well, if it was a GSX or GST, then that would make a lot more sense. But around that time, the cheapest model, well, the cheapest variant of the Eclipse is the Eclipse RS, which, well, the RS/GX, which first literally came with a four-wheel drive layout, along with a 120-ish horsepower engine. It was a very, very strange time in the 90s. Oh dear God, what the heck is going on? What the? Oh my God, everyone's from the PSN. Oh, it's Cars is in R32. Okay. Holy crap, dude. But even though, yeah, the Mitsubishi Eclipse went well and the Eagle Talent went well, unfortunately the Pony Laser actually got discontinued basically in its first variation of the Eclipse. And then the second generation is where it actually was beyond what we comprehended at around the 90s. And that included the Eagle Talon. But the only way you can tell the difference between those two is that all you do is look at the roof and the taillights, and then you can tell which is which. And for the wondering what I mean by that, I meant it's freaking literally easy to spot. And heck, I even saw an Eagle Talon before, as well as an Eclipse before. But do keep in mind that if you're looking for, oh God. My God. Now what was I? Oh yeah. Oh my lag. Oh my goodness. Yep. No, what was I? Oh yeah. So yeah, both the Eagle Talent and the Mitsubishi Eclipse actually got a facelifted. Had better cooling lines as well as a better bumper, to say the least. But unfortunately, in around '95, the Eagle Talent actually got discontinued before the Eclipse actually got a facelift. And what I meant to say that the Eagle Talent was planned to get the same treatment, but the Chrysler was like, no, you stop. Stop it, you're doing the most right now. It's like, what the heck? Like, we trying to sell as much as the Eclipse. Like, well, the Eclipse was selling better because of the movie. It's like, true, but at the same time. But yeah, it was, unironically, it was very weird to say the least. But yeah, it was interesting to say the least. The Talon is one of those cars that you didn't expect to actually have some sort of recognition. That's that's basically their alternate. It's like, okay, it's like you want to be in a DSM car without being called a Mitsubishi fanboy. Just grabs the Eagle Talon. But yeah, the third generation came out in 1999, and let's just say that this is one of those cars that, even though I was born around the year that one of the newer cars came out in, unfortunately, I gotta say that's probably not my. That's probably not my favorite look of that Eclipse. Especially because around 2001, the second generation Mitsubishi Eclipse was already in the movie. So what can we do? And then 2003, not only that Too Fast and Furious happened, Need for Speed Underground happened, and guess what? The second generation Mitsubishi Eclipse was in the game. And what about the third generation? Yikes! Unfortunately, even though it sold well, it was met with meh or whys. That's basically what it is. That's basically the two things that most people described it: meh and why. For most people, it actually makes no sense because oh god, oh jeez. My goodness, how can they just... Yikes, okay. Are they literally just... They literally resetting... They're basically resetting just so they can do this all over again. It's like, yo, this is actually a new montage. It's like, bruh, come on now. So yeah, fourth generation. This is actually one of the only times where I'm like, well, actually, that's one of the cars I actually grew up with, and it's not the second one. This was the fourth one, the fourth variant of the Eclipse. I'm going to change the cars. Yeah, the fourth variant of the Eclipse it wasn't as bad as the original, as the third gen Eclipse. Though, I have to be completely honest, a lot of the engine options were very interesting to say the least. Because not only that the fourth generation came around in 2005.5. Yeah, it was like it was 2005 and a half. So basically, it was around the time where like oh yeah, I got 2006 when both variants had the 4G63. It's until you reach the 2007 to 2012 models, aka the 2009 to 2012 models where that car received a facelift. Not only that, the car itself had a lot of the engine options. So you got the 4G64, I think is what it's called. The 4G64. They got the 4B12. It had a I forgot what the V6 was called, which if I was wondering, that was the 3.5 liter V6. And yes, that is actually the same exact the same exact thing as the 350Z as well as the G35. But it was either you can get a following drive or all-wheel drive, and it was interesting to say the least. But yeah, it was one of those cars that you actually didn't realize how big of an impact those type of cars had. For the love of... Why in the world... Oh god. Go Z3, go Z3, go Z3. Now, what was I? Oh yeah. So yeah, the car discontinued around 2012, and I was kind of devastated because that was probably like one of the cooler cars that Mitsubishi had that's not an Evo or 3000 GT. Like it's like, oh yeah, remember? It's like, man, The 3000 GT went down first, then the Galant went down second, then the Eclipse went down third, and then unfortunately the same thing happened with Starion and the Evo. Like, Mitsubishi, get your crap together. And even though, you know, unfortunately you're basically the most hated brands of all time, because Jesus Christ, I don't know what you're doing these days. um, just let's just hope they sort their money troubles out, and once they had enough to actually, you know, convince themselves to actually make cars again, then they'll give them another shot. But for now, yeah, it was interesting to say the least. Oh my god, this is okay. Move out the way. Two Nissans coming through. Oh god, okay. Okay, I'm actually just curious. I'm actually just wondering, why are they resetting themselves just to go jet that one corner only? Like, god dang. Okay, so I'm in the Z, Connor's in R33, FaZe is in the Mustang, Dritz is in a IS300, or IS200. I just don't know, to be completely honest. Hold on. Trying to see who's who. Okay, so it's the GTR, 237, and okay, they accidentally just left. Is that a Benz? Okay. Oh my goodness, the lag is killing me. Oh god. Alright then. Okay. Oh god, Benz, why? Oh my god. I'm not even ready. I was trying to put my car on neutral. Jesus Christ. Oh, there goes the Mustang. Oh boy. Alrighty then. Alright, so it's gonna be our last run before I have to switch cars again. But still, is that a freaking Benz? Alright. Alright. Alright, it's only like 3 minutes until I have to talk about my next topic of the day, and then that's probably like the last topic, and you guys gonna get a kick out of this, cause real talk, I actually am, oh god, a little sick and tired of these type of cars. Even though they're cool, but oh dear god. Sorry America. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. But just because the 80s was literally 3 decades ago does not mean 3 to 4 decades ago does not mean it was this. That doesn't mean it's the same now. Sorry. Alright, I am going to switch cars now. 350Z ain't bad. Oh snap, I saw a salad to eat. Oh goodness. Obviously, I gotta go with my FC. Fun fact, the first time I ever played the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift game, I thought that the RX-7 that was, I thought, sorry about that. I thought like, I thought that I thought the FC was the FD. Cause I just love how, cause I was like, man, look how many curves the car has. And it was like RX-7 Infinity? Oh, this must be it. But then it turns out it was literally an older model version of the RX-7. I was like, man, I can't believe I fell for that, man. So I was literally there with FC, and it's like, man, it's interesting. Oh snap. Okay, time to talk about this topic. Alright. Today's vehicle in a nutshell, we're going to be taking a look at, I am not joking when I say this, V6 freaking muscle cars. Wait, no. Hey, no, scratch that. The non-V8 variants of muscle cars, and that will include the Camaro 1LTs, the Camaro RSs, the Ford Mustang EcoBoost, EcoBoost V6, or basically Cyclone V6, basically. And then there's the V6 Challengers, and all five of them make up the 5 don'ts of America. My goodness. No, what was I? Oh yeah. So for the most part, okay, let's get that out of the way. These mofos are friggin' annoying. If you don't have enough to buy a V8, just buy it when it's like when the prices go down, because that's what a lot of people would do. Like that's the one thing that a lot of people do is like, oh yeah, I got a Mustang. He's like, yo, pop the hood. That's not a real Mustang, though. And this was actually a meme where basically the person is too broke to buy a V8 powered V8 variant of the vehicle. And it's like just go with the older model. That would have been a lot better. It's like no, I'm good with the V6. I'm good with the 4-cylinder. Like, but you're not gonna gap anything with said power. And heck, an FRS can actually beat you. An FRS. Do you understand me, son? It's like, God. But yeah, it was this was actually one of those that it is basically one of those that you just do not claim as your group of multi-car buddies, unless it's one of two things, and those one of two things being is the Grand National and the GNX. Literally those two. And yes, I know they're basically the same car, but guess what? Those are the only ones we accept that has a V6. I think it's turboed, and it made crazy power. It makes low horsepower, but it made crazy torque. And not to mention, did I mention that the car was tuned by Bruce McLaren? No? Well, you knew that. Well, you knew that. Oh God. Oh God, FC is all for me now. Oh God, okay. Now what was I? Oh yeah. So this is what these mofos like to do when it comes to modifying the vehicle. They usually go for the intake, they go for the exhaust, and they usually go for a supercharger. They see specifically a supercharger kit, and that's about it. And then all of a sudden, obviously they would add some freaking beadlocks on the back of the wheels, even though that man's only gonna make, it's gonna make at least 200 horsepower extra. Like, you know, it may be on par. Oh, sorry about that. Like, it may be on par with the V8 model of said vehicle. They forgot that there are higher trim levels of said vehicle as well. It's like, oh yeah, I could gap a Shelby with this power. It's like, you sure? Are you sure the Cyclone V6 is gonna take on a Coyote? No, forget the Coyote. Like yeah, you're here facing a Voodoo. Like that's not what it's supposed to be. My goodness. Alright, man. Well, and not to mention, and not to mention they use, and not to mention the normally when it comes to the V6 slash 4-cylinder powered muscle cars, quote unquote. They, oh my god. Okay. But yeah, normally they use those cars for show cars, and those models are either tacked on, like they're basically just aftermarket, like in a bad way, or they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna add this part, that part, this part, another part, and that exact part, but in reverse. It's like, what the heck is this? And they're like, yeah, man, this is my V. And it's like, yo, this is my Dodge Challenger. It's like blowing a Challenger had a V6. Like, god dang, like a lot, like, yeah. There is a cult following with the V6 Mustang compared to the Challengers. Like, you can actually buy something better too. That's all I'm saying. That's basically what a lot of people are saying about these V6 slash 4-cylinder powered muscle cars. That like, you could easily just get the V8 model and you'll be fine. Like, this is. Sorry, Mazda 3. Oh my god. Alright, I'll switch cars again. My goodness. But, yeah, basically. Alright, not to mention, oh, good god, is he going to hear any of the excuses they're going to hear? The majority of these are going to hear are, wait until I get a supercharger and then they'll walk that thing. It's like, and like, what in the world? And like, have you ever doubted? It's like, what like, doubt that you're gonna get a supercharger in the end? Like, you're gonna be buying more eBay eBay parts. Like, god dang. But yeah, it's like, this is basically one of those cases where it's like, oh my god, like, why do you roast me like that? It's like, dude, I'm not roasting you. You just need better choices. And this is actually gonna be the last vehicle to drift around for today. Like, I know this stream is gonna be, I know this stream is really short. But that's because I haven't streamed this game in God knows how long. So there's basically that. Oh god, Jesus Christ. god dang, that Huracan is gone. Look at that mess. Like, yeah, I was like, because all of us are drifting. You over here drift like it's freaking FD. What the heck's the S14 doing? Oh my god, okay. Okay, Liberty Walk Huracan, like god dang. What the heck happened? Ooh, Dotson. Alright. Oh, it was the Pandem. Um, that's basically Pandem, 240Z. Alright. Oh god. Jesus Christ. Keep in mind, I'm not making that much power. Like, god dang. Oh god, the lag. Okay. Well, that's probably the reason why I stopped streaming this game in the first place. It's because of the constant amount of lag issues actually happened. Oh crap. No, like god, Mark II, come on. Ay, ay, ay. that was my last one. Thank you all for actually joining in on the live stream. Uh, it started out really slow. You guys actually built it back up, but anyway, that'll be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next. You can also check out my. You also hit the yeah, can speak today. uh, Let me restart that. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next. Be sure to hit the notification bell so you know if all new stuff coming to the channel. And that's basically about it. You can follow me on Instagram at Goddrifter Productions. You can follow my Twitter at GT247S, which also can act as a notification for you guys to actually know that I'm streaming. Uh, and last but certainly not least, you can check out and join my Discord at Goddrifter's Garage Museum. Anyway, without any further ado, hope you guys have a dope Monday. This is Goddrifter signing off. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.